Huw Jones took his own life amid an investigation into claims he had child abuse images, an inquest heard. A head teacher who starred in TV's Come Dine With Me killed himself as police investigated him for possessing child abuse images. Huw Jones, 51, was found dead in a church graveyard 2 days after allegations of possessing indecent images were made against him. An inquest into his death heard he told a woman police officer involved in a search of his home, "I like young chaps." School governors said he was visibly shaking when was told to not attend school the next day for a meeting. Jones, described as well-respected and whose school was rated as excellent by inspectors, was found dead in a church cemetery the next day. He was filmed making pancakes in the Channel 4 series in 2011, in a show which has since been repeated. The Cardiff inquest heard South Wales Police had been given information by Yorkshire Police about allegations of indecent images. Det.SGT Emma Hampton told how he was alone when she called with a search warrant at his home in January. She said, "Mr. Jones replied, 'I like young chaps,' and I explained why I was at his address. He seemed slightly nervous." Jones had previously welcomed other contestants on Come Dine With Me into his home. He featured on a Shrove Tuesday special of the show and made pancakes for his guests. She left Jones with paperwork with support numbers, and asked him if he would like anyone to stay with him for support. But he declined. Det.SGT Hampton said, "He assured me he was fine." Jones had been head at Albert Primary School, in Penarth, near Cardiff, for 12 years after working in education since he was 26. Related articles previous. 1 Next. History teacher who made lewd remarks about having sex with dangerous pedophile, 18, who posed online as a U.S. teen. Share this article. Share script dm.later, bundle, function, if, dm.rotator, new dm.rotator, p22, page size, 1, page count, 1.0, active class, active, rotate, false, $, number p22.share.on, click, function, dms.facebook.post related. Describing a meeting with Jones after the police investigation was launched, school governor Jacqueline Elias said she informed him that he should not attend school the next day. She said, "Huw went very red and started to visibly shake and asked about the nature of the allegations. He went deflated and very quiet, the opposite of what I would expect from him." He was described as popular with staff, pupils, and parents, who were shocked by his death. Jones with pupils and staff at Albert Primary School, in Penarth, near Cardiff, where he worked. The next day, February 1, Mr. Jones was discovered on the ground in St. Lawrence Church Cemetery in nearby Lavernock. A note for his family was found at Mr. Jones' home following a forced entry during the search for him. Det.Con Mark Winnicott said, "He just said he was sorry for what he has done. He thought he would never be good enough and just thank you for everything they had done for him." The inquest in Cardiff heard he was struggling to come to terms with his homosexuality and suffered depression. Coroner Philip Spinney recorded a conclusion of suicide. He said, "It's plain to me that he intended to take his own life. He was told not to attend the school after governors were informed of the investigation." For confidential support, call the Samaritans on 116 123 or visit a local Samaritans branch, or see samaritans.org for details.